Good evening. Thank you very much for coming. I'm Roger. I'm one of the directors here at Hong Kong Design Center. So on behalf of Hong Kong Design Center, welcome. I know there are a lot of events these couple of weeks. So thank you very much for taking your precious time to come and listen to the two speakers. You know, I actually love my job, even though it's a Saturday evening. I'm here. I mean, only 2 hours ago, I was talking downstairs in a talk about movies, about casting, and then just now, before that, I was talking about AI and technology and so on. Now we're talking about neon. Where do you find a job? No, I'm just joking. But look, please, come. If anybody who hasn't been here before, has everybody been here before? Well, first time, please, welcome. I mean, I think we have a lot of content here. I suppose what I'm saying is that don't just come once, come more. Contents like this, contents like the exhibitions, a lot of talks and so on. The exhibitions, you know, a lot of them we change about 3 or 4 months, you know, and so on. So, you know, coming once is not enough. So you have to come back every now and again. So thank you very much for coming. So tonight, because we have the neon exhibitions, I think a lot of you will have seen. If you haven't, it will be here. The neon exhibition will be here until the middle of May. And on top of that, we have a lot of programs. And tonight, it's a very interesting exchange. We have 2 speakers here, one from Hong Kong and one from the Czech Republic. And they both, in their own world, do a lot of contemporary work with neon light. And tonight we will have Jive Loud from Hong Kong. And in fact, a lot of his work it's actually displayed in the exhibition. Not just on his own, but working with Master Wong and working with different kind of, and also, you know, if you come back in early May, we also have our immersive experience reinstated. So you can also see a supersized Jive on the screen as well. So I will leave Jive to tell you a little bit about, you know, the culture of neon lights here in Hong Kong and what inspired him to do what he does. And also we have Michal Škapa, all the way from Prague, Czech Republic, an artist. I think some of you, well, you see we have props here. So these are the artwork from Jive and also Michal. That was displayed, last year at Wyndham Social. So some of you may or may not have seen it. And the reason why they are together is also thanks to Clara, the Consul General of the Czech Republic and Hong Kong and Macau. She brought the two together because there's a piece of artwork that will be displayed, collaboration in Art Central. So I'm sure they will tell you a little bit more about that too. So without further ado, I'm going to invite both of them to come to the stage and take a seat and kick off. And I think Jive, you go first, or you Jive will give you a talk first, and then Michal will also tell you a bit about his work, and then open to the floor. Whatever you want. The stage is yours. Thank you. Give them a good. Thank you.
You will probably need the. Also, in the meantime, maybe I can pass these books, which are there is a content, or there is some of my work, so you can share it and go through it since we are talking. Also here, another one. This one, please. Thanks. And it's yours.
Hello, 大家好. Hello, everyone. Good evening. I'm Jive Lau. I'm a neon artist, and also I'm the founder of Kowloon Neon, which is a studio I'm founded at 2019. So thanks for Design Center to give me a chance to curate this program for about this talk with Michael and also Kara for connecting us together. I'm so happy to have chance to work with a Czech Republic artist like Michael and another artist called Linda Pakastra. This is the artwork I make with Linda. She is a designer and artist, and she worked with a lot of craftsmen, glass, and with different kind of medium. And for about this artwork, we have 2 series of work. let me share it and talk about it.
Let's put this up.
Oh, yeah.
Also, maybe you can use the chair.
Yep.
Like
Oh,
this,
thanks.
and you can go through more easily.
Little nerdy about using the Google Drive. Oh, yeah. This is one of the word. This is what we call Dreamer's Garden. This is the second series of word. You will find out another word about this series. For about this series, this is the second series I work with Linda. This time at the time she delivered the faces from Czech Republic. And I'm for about bringing the idea for making the flower. So this is one of the artwork after I done, I found out is really surprising me because the faces is translucent. You will find for when the light is dim a little bit, you will find out the faces is also growing as well when the neon is lit up. The whole faces is also growing. I want to show more about the process, about when we're doing about this work. For when she bringing the faces to me, then I start thinking about how I make the flower. What it up to when I imagine about the faces from her side. And you will see the picture. This is the print out for I'm making neon. This is one of the process. When we're having the idea, then we have to print out the in the paper, and then we heating the glasses when we fabricate the glasses. So for like the any pointer here, excuse me. Okay, no problem. Okay, that's fine. Let me get closer to the monitor. When I first finding the idea from Linda, you will see this is so many circling in the center point. So in common way for making neon, we just have the flattened neon like the flowers. It's only one layer. But when I have this idea, I have to think about how to get along with her idea to how to fabricate the neon with this kind of complicated pattern, I think. So this is another close-up with another series of work. Let me have yep. This is the whole series of idea of work from when I get from Linda, and you will find out the faces. And this is the whole idea from her. This is about some childish sketches from the flower. And when I got the dimension and the idea, then I have to think about how to illustrate it, to how to make it like an actual word. So you will find out this is the what I'm describing is the glowing from the faces from the part. And when I get this idea from her, then I will start thinking about the design. Probably I will show you more about how to fabricate the glasses with the video first. Let me go straight to the video. You have more illustration on it. Oh, can I? I want the MP4 video, yeah, excuse me. Oh, sorry. Sorry for a while because I've already prepared some the whole highlights of the neon making about the flower. Oh, this one. it's good. And what I'm talking about how I'm making work with Michael for in the Wenham Social. From last year, I met Michael, and I know him with like a graffiti artist, and he's so using a lot of urban style, and then he just okay. And this is the first time we work together, and this is the album we make together there. So any idea you have about our collaboration?
Okay. Yeah, it was like I was about to exhibit here, and I was thinking like not to carry the neons around and send it from Europe because it's fragile, and so I asked Jive if he can produce it, and I will connect the neon with my canvas here in Hong Kong. So that's how we did it. And also, last time I think I sent it you all the shapes, and you produce the neons.
Yeah, right.
But this time we are having another level of collaboration. I did the canvases and asked Jive to think about the shapes of the neons, and it will be more collaborative, and we will show this at Art Central very soon. So please come to our booth and check it out.
Yeah, oh, I'm already.
You have the video?
Yeah, I got a video right now. Oh, I think it's fast. Yeah. Sorry for the waiting. Oh, yeah. This is the highlight video. Let me. Yeah. For the whole, this is the highlight of the video for the how I'm making the neon flower, and you will see that I'm using a lot of color for this series of work. For like you see a lot of connection, engaging different color tube together, welding all the color tube together. We make it part by part. For like the top of the flower and the bottom part, then we connecting it for the whole pieces. For making these pieces, have to really think about how sequence of bending the tip, so that will be more easier to assemble all the parts, because it's really hard to connecting together when we're not thinking so cautiously, because when the fire hitting it, it will be really easy to break. So with this flower, I also think about what is the flower meaning to me, and what about the meaning, the feeling about to the church artist, because this series of is all white faces. So I have to think how to use the translucent material, the faces, to make the color combine together. With the process of, you just find out this is a vacuum and gas filling the neon and argon gases inside. Then it will, through the noble gases connecting the electricity, or the neon tube will be lit up. So anyone who have been visit to the exhibition before, it was exhibited in the Design Center here in the first floor, I think, early this year. So anyone, okay, but so you maybe more, yeah, thanks for visiting. So please, we will have more work working with Design Center. So please stay tuned about update about from Design Center. And also, I want to talking about when I work with this is the whole series of the neon work together. I just want to show you how I'm using color to create all this work. For the right side, this is a tulip. It's a tulip. This is my mother's favorite one, and she loves violet blue color very much. So this is one of my favorite one. And I would imagine the green color one is like a how firework combine flower together. This is one of the inspiration. And also when I think about the fire, the element of fire to get into the flower. And for the showing one, actually I'm thinking the poison flower, what would it be a poison flower look like? So I'm making and have some new treatment for the neon tube about this one. I put the red dot into the tube. You probably see the neck of the neon. I'm immerse some red glasses. I open the hole and I put some red glasses on the surface of the pink tube. Yeah. So this is the first time I try to using like film working. This is one of the technique for putting it in neon tube to probably make some decoration like a little bit extraordinary, not like a regular tube. So this is one I'm really happy to using this technique for making in this series of work because I very love using new technique to make work and explore different kind of glass technique, put it in different work. So I do a lot of practice about connecting different color tube together because in my journey is what when tube connecting together, there is a joy. The joy when we're heating again is so easy to break. So I got a lot of testing to see what is the best temperature to make it more easier to control. So I spent 3 weeks for testing about how to get the easy way to make it more steady without a lot of breakage on it. So this is one of my experience I want to share with you all because neon is like it was a commercial sign we're using a lot in before, but nowadays the demanding is so getting less and less because the street sign have a lot of other medium like LED. They are more cost effective, more cheaper. So the reason why I'm making neon, try to make neon, because I think this is so beauty, it is so special, and I think people I talk with, they also agree, and it is not be denied that neon is really, really unique and special and cannot be compared to LED. So when I found the really special uniqueness and beauty about neon, I think it can be more like design oriented and maybe make it more like an art form to make it more going further. Maybe this exist for neon industry or for artists here for using neon to making artwork, even like a work with architecture and design idea like interior lighting. So this is one of I think this is one of the way to keep the neon, the craftsmanship going. This is, I can further go more.
So, should I continue? All right. So first I want to say also, can we switch places? Thank you. I have the other microphone there. Or maybe you can you hear me without the microphone? Is it okay to speak it like that? Yes. So I don't need to hold. So. Oh, it's better? Okay, maybe it's better. So let's do it, no problem. So first I want to say I'm really pleased and I feel blessed I can work with Jive, and I can show my art here in Hong Kong, and Jive is really doing his work nice, and I have to say I respect him not only as a bender or a creator of the neon, but also as an artist, and he makes great stuff, and I feel very happy we can cooperate. So I will introduce myself a little bit more now. My name is Michal Škapa, and I am from Prague, Czech Republic. It's Middle Europe. And more or less I'm a painter. I do my art and canvases and objects, but also I combine it with neon tubes. And I started to do this in the year 2015, and from this time, it's already 11 years, I work with the neon tubes. Usually I connect it with the canvases, like you can see here on my left side. But also sometimes I do objects only from the neons. I also prepared some pictures for you, and I will show you. First, I was thinking I can give you a brief fly through history of neon making in my region. First, I will start with Czech Republic and Prague, and then I will continue with Berlin and Warsaw, which are quite close. And you will see also from something from there. So first I will start with these pictures. Let me check in a minute. This is actually one book which is out in Czech Republic, and it's about neons and lights of the signs. This is the name. And this is you can see some old school pictures of people putting the neons like 50 years ago or more on the rooftop. This is one neon which still is in Prague, but it's already about 50 years old. It's saying guma, which means the rubber, and it was for a company they produce rubber toys and stuff. And these neons I picked from this book, they are still in Prague, and they are pretty old and ancient. Because also when I first came to Hong Kong, I was really curious about all the street signs. But at the end, I came a little bit late, and I was told like 90% of them are gone. But there are still some, and I'm going to search for some more this time, and I saw a lot before already. But back to Prague. This is Lucerna, one place in the center of Prague, where is the movie theater, etc. And this is also quite ancient neon. This is another one which is at the movie theater Bio Oko. It's still there. And this is in the book. You can see also how they were thinking about the neons and sketching the shapes. Another one. These are actually at the bottom. If you see it, it's a nice script of the Latin alphabet, and they were using this a lot on the shops and everywhere. This is a big piece, like in the center of Prague. Also, this is quite interesting. These are the clock. They are made out from neon, and the arrows are moving. So it's and this one it's still in Prague. It's very famous neon on the top of this building. It's called like White Swan, and it's still one of the nice sights when you look to our city, to Prague, from somewhere above. In the center you will see this swan, and it's also turning, it's moving a little bit. And this is actually Zdeněk Pešánek is the name of a guy who first thought about using neon as a piece of art, and he did this already in the year 1935. So it's more or less almost 100 years, and he was very modern, and he was trying to use neons in his art. Some of his works are lost, but some I saw they were exhibited like 2 years ago in Prague. This is also like a big neon installation in the past in Prague, and this is also the plan, how they plan on the paper, like drawn by hand, how to do it. And other plans like this. Also, this is a nice one. It's a sun made out of the neon tubes. It's also quite old. Let me see if there's. It's around 1950. So it's a pretty nice place. And this is about the production of the neons. You can see in the book. And now we switch to because there is a big neon scene in Poland. Warsaw, they are, even in Poland there is quite big neon museum. I will show you some photos later. But also these books I recommend, or if you will search, you can buy them over the internet. And there are two books. One is about neons in Warsaw. It's the main city of Poland, and another one it's like the whole Poland. So also in the book you have these nice drawings, how they were planning where they want to produce the neons. Sorry, there is this. Oh yeah, this is, we are back in Warsaw. This is Apoteka. It's the place pharmacy where and. There are really a lot of shops and places were signed with the neons in the past, and some of it's still there. And I was personally in Warsaw also, so I could see some of them. Even like institutions, like this is the library, and they had this nice neon sign. Cafe, for example. Some of these neons were also animated. Some of these tubes were like blinking in some kind of rhythm. Also, you have some more sketches here in the book. Also, with the writing, how to produce it, and with the measurement and everything. Also, on the next page, you can see how it's done and how it's working. There's quite a lot. This is also a shop with flowers, really nice neons. Or they did also like big installations like around the whole building, so it's really nice. This is it was quite usual where was the movie theater. It had really nice signs and neons. It was quite common. Also, you can see again sketch and how it looked in the reality. This is also movie theater Kino, really nice. I love these flowers. They are also from Poland. Also, 3D letters usually used for inside and for the lighting. They used a lot of neons, and it was the only way how to fill out the form of the letter, because you have to imagine there was no LED or other technology, and the best way to fill out the letters was the neon. So sometimes there is a lot of tubes inside of these letters. Again, like yes, and this is another book from Poland. It's like the whole Poland scene. It's and also there are more sketches even in this book. That's what I like. You can check it out and see how they sketched and prepared the production. Everything done by hand. No computer before. You can see also it was 1972 or 68. So it's about from this time. Also, they sketched this with the whole buildings. Sometimes it was quite usual, like before the building was done, it was part of the plan to have the neons there. So it was interesting. The neon artists and the designers work together with the architects and prepare it together. Also, you have more sketches there. I like it a lot, like how it's done, everything like this by hand. This room looks really cool, and you have some flowers there, Jive. Also, more sketches, and this is also about the production. Some milk shop, I guess. And this is quite famous neon from Warsaw. This globe you see, and in the next photos you will see it. It has nice neon tubes around it. There are some logos that are also made out of neons later. And there are more pictures. Also in the book you can see the actual photos from like these times. Some of the neons are left or doesn't work already, like it doesn't shine, but still you can see how it was done, and it has also its own and nice magic look. Even if it's when it's a little bit rusty and old, you know. Some more flowers here. Also this one. This is probably not working too, because you can see the two tubes are broken a little bit. And this one is also very nice. Also, Poznań is another city in Poland. So in this book you have certain parts of the book, and they are about seen in other cities, not only in the main city. This is the globe I was telling you about. There's quite a lot of tubes, and it's on the rooftop, so it's kind of a nice point in the city. This is another neon I like a lot. I haven't seen it in person, but I saw some video. Like this is animated, like the ball is going up and down, so it's really nice. I like these animated neons, and I also did few realizations with the animation. Another kino, these ones I like a lot. They are kind of thieves with the key, and they are really funny and nicely done. Zoo, and this is the end of the book. Also, there is another book called Město Medium, which means city is a medium. And it's a friend of mine who is a graphic designer and who did a lot of my catalogs I passed you. So this guy, Honza Matoušek, made this book, and it's about visual art and light in the city. And there is also some pages about the neons. This is the Guma I told you about before. This is the older photo when it was still working, and it's also one of these neons which are more or less 50 or even more years in Prague and still on the place. Also in the book you have some other techniques how to light up or project in the city, so it's like a small example. And this is me coming to Hong Kong yesterday, and the first thing when I go out of the airplane, and then I took the train and metro, and then underground, I just went out, and there was this lovely neon, which is really classic for Hong Kong. Right?
You've been in Hong Kong a few times, so which one is it most impressed you?
Which neon?
Yeah.
Well, I don't have it here, but somewhere in this part, in Kowloon, I saw really nice, it's also a lot of colors with flower and something. And also there is one place which is something like spa. It's really nice, I love it. It's also in like kind of this part of city. Oh. Yes, and also I have here little, let me check, little fly through some neons from Berlin, which is a city which is quite close to Prague, and there was also a lot of street signs of the shops and everything done with neon, but more or less it's also a little bit down now, and also there are 2 books about these street neons from Berlin and from Germany. So I will show you some of them here. Also there is one book from neon scene in Hamburg, which is another German city. So there is more like this. Also, these books are connected. As I told you, there are neon museums, and one is in Berlin. It's called like this, Buchstaben. But actually, I heard now they close it already. But it was like 10 years it was working, this museum, and it was really nice. I don't know if you've been there, maybe?
Not yet.
They were collecting all these old parts and neons, and they exhibited like this. It was nice in this museum. They sorted by color, actually, so it was like nice compositions. And let me check. Why is it? Yes, this is the from the Berlin. And also, as I told you, there is another neon museum. So if you go to Middle Europe or Europe and you want to see some of the pieces, go to Warsaw and Warsaw, which is a main city of Poland, and you will see some installation like this. It's really nice. I like it. So, and this is, yes, that's about the other countries around, or something, some scenes which are close to Prague, to my country, to my hometown. And actually, like the first time when I was amazed with neons and neon scene was in Lisbon, Portugal, where I saw a lot, and then I couldn't get it out of my mind, and later I started to work with that. Well, now I will show you some of my works. I have to say, let me check. Maybe I will start with this one. Compared to Jive, I'm not the bender, so I don't bend the neons because I feel more like an artist and painter, and I want to paint and think about the installations and everything. So I don't bend the neons myself. I only draw the lines, and I let somebody else to do it. But in Czech, in my country, there is a big tradition. A lot of people used to produce it. But now I'm saying we are from 100% to like 5 or maybe less percent. And there are only few guys who still do it, and not much young people are studying it. There is no school or something, and there used to be like big places where they had over 100 or even more people who were producing it and working on it. But now usually it's just single guys who do it, and there are like 10 people in the whole Czech Republic who does it. So
may I ask one question? Is there any difficulties when less people working with neon? So how people like you want using neon to make artwork? Is there any difficulties you dealing with?
Yeah, the main difficulty, it's more and more expensive. And also there is another difficulty, like some of the companies who produced the neon tubes or trafos and the electronics, usually there used to produce also the neon tubes in Czech, because we have big tradition of glass making. But the problem is that they don't produce anymore, and all the glass we bring from Italy. But even Italians, there was a big company for the trafos called Fard, and now they shut down, and it's the problem of the material, and it's a little bit hard to get. And I think it's worldwide, kind of.
Yeah. I think most people you may not know because a lot of manufacturers like neon accessories they are really rare, being rare and less. So for like neon maker, we have to find the resources very hard because the manufacturer will suddenly shut down, maybe like economic and a demanding problem. So yeah, we're struggling every time. Yeah, we just want to share about this.
Yeah, it's a struggle, but we have to continue and do our best.
Yeah, right.
No, but it's so beautiful, and as Jive said, like neon is so special. Like when you look at it, and it's not even shining. It's the beauty of the craftsman, and about how it's the shapes. It's like you cannot replace it with nothing else. Also, it has only few colors, and you cannot change. But the colors for me are very special. Also, the tube shines like 300 degrees around, so you can use it like in a special way, not like this LED which shines only one side or maximum 3 sides. But neon is really very special, and I feel like it's good for the artist productions and objects. So I will go through some of my stuff. First, in this PDF there is more about like commission or collaboration which I did, and then I will show another with more like art or more like personal artworks. But this we made in Ostrava. It's one other city in Czech, in Prague, and it was about a connection of neons and the painting. I also, with a friend of mine, did these paintings in this club, and it looks like this. We used neons to connect the painting with the tubes. I also, for this one, I used some of the tubes recycle, because I collect the old tubes which they put out of some places or houses, so I reuse them and give it another life. Or some of them for this room I also produce as these ones on the ceiling, because I need some special shapes. Also, I did this one. Also, this one is programmed, so some parts you can put off or on. It's like in one hotel in Brno. It's another city in Czech. And it's like a jazz club, actually. So it looks like this. From the outside, it looks like this. It's called Jasmine. And there is another one. This one is in one gallery called Kunsthalle, which is in the center of Prague. And actually, this one was like, I did a workshop there, and I let some people to design some of these neons with me, and then I did my parts somehow, and I asked the neon guys to produce it. So it's still in one gallery from the time it was built, which is like about 3 years ago. This is the whole scene. This is actually nice. This yellow word is saying in Czech, it means like to bend. So it's bended over the corner of the room. So it's about that. This is one ceiling I did in a company of my friends. This is how it looks when it's the lights are down. This is one I produce, and I mixed like printed plexiglass with the neon. This is I made about 20 pieces of this, so it was like, and each of them had another color combination. This one I made, it's it's quite huge. This ring has a diameter 3 meters, and it's like it's hanging in a quite high position. It's like 10 meters above the ground, and it's in one building in center of Prague. This one I also made for one gallery, installation. This is also like a flower. It's in this building actually. It's nice Art Nouveau building in the exhibition center in Prague. This one was also, it was quite challenging to do this because these neons are kind of 3D, and usually I draw them also flat on the paper and let the neon bender to produce it. But this one I had to change the preparation kind of, and I did these shapes from like hard wire, and then I put the wire to the bender and he followed the lines. And also I had to do this pillar with the ceiling. This piece I had to do one-to-one in my atelier, so I know perfectly how it will fit, and I had to think about how it's gonna how can I hang it from the ceiling, because I had to put the hole in the exact place and then have some strings to hang it. So it was kind of a special production, and it goes like from 2 levels, and it's about 30 meters of the tube. And also it's why is that shape? Because in the past there was a textile company, and so this reminds the textile company and the, how you say, knit? Thread, yes. So it was like that. Also, it was coming from the whole building out, and it was attached to the name of the place, which is called Klubko. It looks like that. I can see some part of the pictures. It's not possible to see, but doesn't matter. Really. And this is also some combination of mine painting on the wall with my neons. So this is another example how I use it. These are another commissions I did, and this was really nice. What I enjoyed, it was a light festival in Pilsen. It's another city in Czech Republic, and I was doing this neon installation on the wall of one gallery, and it's also programmed, so it's blinking in certain rhythms, and I enjoyed this one very much, because also I did this sketch very easily, and it should remind you like some doodles or somebody going with the spray can or chalk just next to the wall and doing some easy lines. So I did this sketch like in 5 minutes, it was ready, and then I produced the neons, so it was fun. This is like one gallery in Olomouc, also in Czech Republic. I did these faces on the top of the gallery, and it's about 8 people who were like at the beginning of the gallery, like architects or owner, and everybody together on the place. And this is how it looks in the evening. This is one example of the face, or how it looks. Also, I did this on the wire fence, kind of, which the old neon guys used to put these tubes on these fences to hold them. And there is more. There's one neon of mine in the. It's a place. It's a winery shop. So this guy, this skull, is trying to drink wine, but didn't succeed much. You know. So that's the thing. Okay. So, and now let me show you some of more works I did, more kind of freely or artistic, and this is the PDF about this. Let me check. No, like that. Okay, I got it. Yes, this is, as you see here, the example. Usually I use the neons connected with, wait, again. Connected with the canvas, with the painting. So that's how I use it. Let me check. It's coming up. Yes. That's how I use it usually. I do my paintings in some series. For example, these are dedicated to a German group called Kraftwerk, which have a very influential on the whole like modern music sector, and these are connected with some of their music and albums. These two I exhibited here last year, and Jive produced the neons for these two. So also I was inspired in the paintings by Hong Kong already. So you can see some of the buildings from here in the paintings too. This is the one we have here. This is more also for those especially I reused some neons which were part of another signs before. This is more of my smaller formats, for example. I also use my special alphabet, which is connected with the graffiti or graffiti scene, and with some hand writing. So especially these are it's my alphabet. There is some message in it, but this is cut it in metal, and behind I use behind the metal plate I use the neon tubes to light it up, kind of. So there is more of my canvases connected with the neons. Also, that's what I like. It's very nice about the neon tubes. As I told you, they shine like 360 degrees around. So when I connect it with the canvas, the painting looks different in different light conditions. It works also when the neons are off. They are still colorful and nice. And also when it's on, it depends if in the room you have darkness or there is light. And in each light conditions, the whole picture looks different. You could see it on this. Actually, the first one I have. This is the same picture, but in different light around. So that's so special about the neons that they can light up some parts of the canvas or of the painting. So that's actually why I started to use them. There is quite a lot of pictures, and I will skip to some of my installations because these are kind of like same technique. This is a little bit special for me because usually I do more colorful pictures like this, but here I focused a lot on the detail and on the cityscape, and also connected with neons. Also, I exhibited this at Scope at Miami, and so I was happy to bring it there and ship it overseas and don't break it. And this is another style I'm using with the neons. I don't connect it or don't use it only on the canvases, but I do some installations with no painting, only from the neon tubes. And I usually work, as in the pictures, as in these installations, I work in layers. So this is more layers of the plexiglass, and you can see different images in the box, and also you can go around and check it from more sides and discover all the meanings and all the pictures in there. Also here you can see again it depends how much light is around, and it points out another parts of the piece. Let's skip also more of these pictures. There is some more still. This is also an installation I enjoyed a lot. It's on one gallery out of Prague also. I called it a Starman, which is a song by, I don't remember now, never mind. But also this was programmed, so sometimes some parts light up in the certain time. So it was great to do this. This was my freestyle installation at one exhibition I had. Actually, this one catalog, the top to bottom, was from this exhibition, and also I had there like 12 different rounds. Which were connected, and it was also programmed to blink, and also I did here first the synchronization with sound. So every time something lighted up, you could hear some sound. So this is also another part of the installation. Some more of the same. Also some more boxes here. As I told you, this one I made also only I still have it in my atelier. I didn't show it up yet, but it's also a mixture of neons which you can even order from internet, and they will come. And also some of them I designed myself, and some of them are like recycled. So it's a mixture of different sources, kind of. Yes, more pictures with my writing, and some minimalistic installations with neons. And this is the one I showed you before, the Vlněna. And this is also the box. I even made like 8 layers. This is the maximum, because some of them you can hardly see, and you have to watch really carefully to see it. But it's also, this one is also programmed, and some of them they switch off, and you can see the other layer when it lights up. Same style. And this was kind of special. I did for one place in Prague, which used to be in this whole place they used to be like slaughtery, or how to say it, or like a butchers. And but now for a long time now it's a place where you can buy stuff, and now like a market, but now it's turning out like more like a culture center. And they had 125 years from when it was built, so they asked me to do some special neon there, and I thought about this because it's also connected. This figure with the cow is like a statue in front of the whole place. And this one I also made animated. Sometimes the frame goes out. Also you can see the head of the cow. It's going down and up. Also now it's black. The heart with the arrow, it blinks. Sometimes it's on and off. So. And it's pretty like, it's 4 meters to 4 meters, so it's pretty big piece, one of the biggest I made. This is the metro in Prague, like subway system, with the blue one is the river. So that's what I made, like an installation like this. This I made in one bar, easy installation. Also combining the recycled neons with some new ones. The gallery again, and more pictures. And this is the drinker. More boxes I made. Also this one, it used to be very common in Czech Republic. Some of the houses had on the front of the house, there was always some sign, so you can remember the place or the people who live there or something. And it used to be for sure like some statue, or sometimes it was a name or something. But we did a modern one, which is done with the neons, and it looked like this actually. You can see in there like an eye, and it was from the previous picture. You can see at the bottom there is this picture. It was in auction there because it's an auction house, and this picture is very famous. So I used the eye from the picture in the neon, and also together its eye. Also you can see the shape of like sun and moon inside, and you can see on the sides there are like a human skull, and the green is like a star with 7 points, which means like good luck. So it's a combination of different signs inside. Another box with like a head of a king. And this is the installation I told you about already. And this is my first installation I did without canvas and without the painting. And this I enjoyed a lot. It's 2018. I did this. There is a big festival in Prague called the Signal Festival. And it's about light and projecting on the buildings and whatever, art connected with light. And I made this installation of a figure. It's a little bit bigger than like a human figure, and it was also programmed, and it was these layers sometimes they switch off, and you can see the other layer, and I think I have it in the other photos. You can see it here how it was working, and some parts were lighten up in certain time. This is the detail of this work, and this is the installation I had next to it the same year. Also, I did this. It's a Czech flag, and actually, when the neons are off, the whole thing is white. So I was experimenting with the light. So when it's night or when it's dark, the light kind of flows into the certain place where what I did, and it's like very simple, but it's kind of working. And let me skip this a little bit, because this is my very first picture. I used the neon because I want it's more or less like black and white, but there is some color concentric circles. But the blue one I want to point out, and I was thinking how to do it, and that was the first time I thought about using neon, and I connected the canvas with neon, and it was in 2015, and from the time I totally fell in love with neon, and I still use it. And thank you for your attention. Yeah. It was a pleasure.
I'm so happy to have Michael here to introduce some of his work. It's like really amazing to see that. And actually this talk we have Jive and Michael. I think many of us wants to know what is the difference in terms of neon between Hong Kong and Prague. That's one question from me personally, I want to know. And also, is there any difference making neon like in Prague or in Hong Kong, like the mechanism, the production, is it any different? And also there's one more thing. I know you guys are having new work collaborating, and it's going to show it in Art Central. Can you like introduce more about your work, your collaborations? Thank you.
Actually, I will start very shortly, and then you can continue. I think there is not much difference about the production, because like making neons, it's like technology which is over 100 years old, but more or less it's still same, and it doesn't develop a lot, but it doesn't need to. It's just about the bending, about the shapes. For sure, as Jive showed you, for example, these dots, it's very amazing, and not everybody use it. So it's about the creativity of the bender or of the artist, how to use it, very special, but it could be Prague, Hong Kong, LA, it doesn't matter where you are, I guess.
Yeah, actually, the technique they're actually the same, because it's scientific procedure. The tube bending is also using the glasses and using torch to heat up like in a certain temperature to bending the glasses. But this is some little like cultural like districtal culture. They are a little slightly different. Like you will find a lot of language in Hong Kong. Because this is a really interesting story about my master in Taiwan. I'm learning in master in Taiwan. She got a student to bring her some Thai language, but then my masters have some little to rethink about how the sequence of bending too. So I think there's a little bit sequencing and about the bending sequence. They have to rethink again with different language. So with this sharing from him, I think there's this certain of like that used to use the tool, the bending order. There's some slightly different for making neon with different pattern like an official. And for the second question, the Art Central, actually we're working on it. We're working on it. Yeah, it's showing up, and in
It's gonna be 20, I think,
20.
number 20.
Yeah. Actually, I'm working on improvising.
It will light so much, so you would not miss it.
Yeah, we won't miss it. You won't miss it. I won't miss it. Yeah. Yeah, right. And I got a series, a new series of work gonna be exhibiting in Art Central. Also have a collaboration work together. So if you guys will drop by in Art Central, please come to see. I really love both of. I'm pretty sure it will impress you.
Yes, we have a little theme which connects us also. It's will be the mirror this time, so you will be surprised how we worked with this theme.
Okay, one last question before I pass on the questions to you guys. When you guys are working together, I know, Michael, you are a painter, you have a lot of graffiti work from Prague, and Jive is like mainly focused on neon making. Like when you guys are collaborating, how is the progress? When like you guys both have a drawing in mind, or you guys have an image in mind, how do you guys start do you guys start with a topic first? How do you guys like the creation process?
Well, we are in the little bit distance. It's about 10,000 kilometers. And I cannot go to Hong Kong so often. If I would like to, because it's a beautiful city and I love it here so much. But usually we share some ideas over internet, and we send each other some ideas, and we communicate through different canals to figure it out. And also, like, I like when I create something, I pass it to somebody else and now let his imagination work, and I don't want to tell him like do it like this or that. I like the cooperation also in this kind. Yeah.
I love this idea because I think both we love surprising. So it's like more like a art jamming for like how I feel about his work. and what I want to put my idea into his work. I think this is getting more bigger impact than we have maybe a lot of design procedure. But and of course, it's not a matter for making design process, but art jamming is one of the ways to make a big impact for both artists, I think.
And we had this idea yesterday because we already did quite a lot. So if you have any idea or you know some gallery around who will like to exhibit two of us, let us know.
Sure, we will. And I'm going to ask, do anyone want to ask questions to Jive or Michael about neon, about creativity, about graffiti? Do anyone have anything to ask? Or what about the one last question before we're rounding up? What is your future plan? What are you guys working on? Is there any interesting project? Is there any new collaboration, like other than the Art Central one? I think people really want to know.
Just for this drawing is one of like watching the whole archive on Michael work. It's really impressed because he tried a lot of different way for the installation, from ceiling, even the desktop work. I think it's more way to for like I want to work with Michael much more time. Yeah, so I was looking for him to come more. Maybe I'm go to Prague, because I found he's a really talented guy. So you'll find a lot of variable work from what he make. So the plan is I will keep contacting with him, communicating with him, and know him much more because I think understand people more will know, find out the common ground to pay with. So, yeah.
Yes,
Dying to ask you these questions. You have this really nice building, and you have this long road as you enter. It's a one-way drive. If you have a chance to redecorate this road very lonely, very dim, with neons and art, wouldn't it be an interesting project to have to? And then is there anything similar in your part of the world that we can also draw the reference or draw the experience on?
So for me,
We're designing not
you
one
mean
piece.
road?
We're designing a road, an area. Yeah, this street. Yeah, like is on the public. Because you still have public display in other countries.
as I in the 90s, I started with graffiti, and I still have this feeling when I drive through the city. I always imagine where to put my art and all the stuff, paint and do it with neon. So me personally, I have this kind of imagination, and I watch all the sites in each city and imagine my art there.
So you said that we should look for a next place for exhibitions. Could it be a street?
Could be, sure.
Pretty sure. Of course, there's an opportunity for making art, street art, that I would really love to do.
It'd be interesting to have a street and maybe a festival, right? It's like it'd be really loud.
Maybe somewhere in any country.
Any country, but it'd be nice to have collaborations with interesting too. Just questions.
Let's do it.
Yeah, I think there's a chance. I think I hope that this for like a what's this festival called in? The Signal Festival in Prague. There's like a light installation for the whole country.
It's called the Signal Festival. Yeah. Exactly. So maybe we can try.
Yeah. So of course, I'm really looking for it. If there was a chance, but I missed it. So when there's a chance again, I will be there to make big pieces because it's allowed to make like huge installation like what Michael made. This is really because in Hong Kong is really really packed and a lot of regulations. So I'm really looking for being in Prague to do I'm sure we do.
All right.
Any more questions? Oh, right, I got one more.
Thank you. I have a question for Michael. In Hong Kong, there's a quite, I guess, vocal movement or conversation about conservation of the existing neon signs. I was wondering if you've come across anything similar in Warsaw or Prague or any place that you've been. Thank you.
Talking about conservation.
Yeah. As I told you, and in Warsaw, the scene is still existing, and they are trying to take care of the neons they still have on the streets and keep them in function. And there's this museum for sure. In Prague, it's not much, and also more or less there are only few of them left, and there is nobody who preserve them. So
is there only organization or government who preserve the sign in Prague or in church? No.
nothing happening in that field.
The space.
Yes, it has actually in our country it has a little bit like a renaissance, but in the they use it now more, but in interiors. It used to be like common outside all the signs, but now it's used in the interiors quite a lot, but still it cannot save the production.
Thank you so much for the questions. And anyone? I'm happy to hear the questions because to me, I can add a little bit more of background from Hong Kong. Like, we do not have a lot of neon signs in Hong Kong due to the law, because there is a lot of signs that no one is looking after. Therefore, there is a few accidents in the past decades. That's why the government started to we have a law to protect the people. So all the neon signs from Hong Kong, you have to register. You have to have the engineer to sign. For
a building department.
Yeah, for the building department. That's why we lost a lot of signs due to the size or due to the maintenance. What about the scenes in Prague? Like, why do the neon signs start to die, or is there the main reason for that?
Actually, it was like a natural line, kind of, and it was like I told you, and I showed the photos. It was very common in from the even 30s to like it was still big in 50s, 60s, but then they started to make another signs and it was starting to disappear. Also, after the revolution in Czech, it was used a lot in the casinos and places like this, but after they also changed the law and the casinos have to cover the windows, so it also disappeared because of this, and now it was naturally run by the new technologies.
I see, thank you. If we do not have any more questions, I think tonight is done. Thank you very much for coming through. And please can we have a group photo together? And just here, can you all come over and we can have a group photo with both of the... Oh, 坐喺度影啊? Okay, 拍埋一齊. Okay, can we move to the...係啦，佢哋仲有冇坐中間？係啊。佢哋枕坐喺度得唔得？拍翻埋佢哋，拍翻埋，好大陣仗喎！佢哋係啦，咁樣啦，OK。好，準備 ，ready, 3, 2, 1. Smile. Okay, one more, ready, 3, 2, 1. Oh, okay. Thank you. Ready, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Thank you very much. Thank you. If you guys want to have a closer look on the artworks from Jive and from Michael, please come over. I think this is a really good chance to have a close look on the neons and the artwork. Thank you very much.